he's like used to be a lot of T10 and maybe some 11. Now he's like moving up to 12. But fuck.
I'm on your channel on my TV, and there's. Oh, there it went. Oh, you changed your channel name. Yep, I see Jordan.
All right.
You still haven't. It still says Jordan Wall. So you need to. You just go full screen is all you do, but it doesn't really matter.
All right. So this shot, I go 5.5 for 6. Top spin, full right, and then I just go a little bit of left curl, not too much, because too much and it'll. I mean, right. So if you go too far right curl, oh my god, I just fucking said don't go too far right, and I fucking did it. What is wrong with me? This is embarrassing.
I usually tell people, do you want me to answer that question? Yeah.
I mean, I'm at 4 losses in a row right now. I already have a headache. Fucking dumb.
Is Rebel Outlaws? They're pushing this season too, aren't they? Of course they are.
Don't they push for top 10 for every season?
So
don't they
fucking
push for
annoyed.
top 10 every season?
Top 10?
No.
No, they're podium every season. I mean, Ligon pays their guys though. Like Ligon definitely pays people to, you know. Letitia is divorced and she like pretty much only has Golf Clash in her life, so she's like a real person, and she just all she does is play Golf Clash, and she puts up 50. I'm serious. That's the thing. Ask Chad too.
Jordan, how'd your first Catalyst tournament go?
I just played pro. I didn't spend any time on it because I was too busy at work, and I think I shot 28 under for the weekend. I mean, that's pretty typical. I'll go 28, 29 under. I don't practice. I just fucking play. And I think I got 25th place.
Did you notice the player level that you had in pro? Like even like my maxed account, I play other maxed accounts playing pro. Like I logged in, I have like a baby account that's pro 3, and I have a maxed account that's pro 3. I logged them in at the exact same time, and they went into completely different brackets.
Oh, I just sunk my B52 to tie this motherfucker. Fuck him. Yeah, like I definitely see some pretty good players in pro. I'm gonna start spending time to get better at tournaments though, and move up to master. Like, I don't know. I feel like after like getting 12 down, there's just not much more in the game that's new and exciting aside from, figuring out the master tournaments. Just because, I mean, I don't know how to say this without like I'm not like an ego stroking like maniac. Like I just like grinding is not really like a challenge anymore. And I think learning how to play masters tournaments is probably the thing that would make the game exciting for me again. And so that's kind of my plan going forward is just to, my girlfriend's going to fucking hate me for it, but to spend some time studying,
It's
how to
only
get better
every
at
other
tournaments.
weekend.
Yeah, exactly. She's not happy about it already. She's like, you don't even want to have sex with me. You just want to play Golf Clash. I'm just like,
That is correct.
exactly. Exactly. So this guy's probably going to be so pissed that I just sunk that B52 and now I'm about to beat him. So this is how I play this shot. So you don't really need as much curl as some people think. So at a 9.9 win, that tells me 50% is going to be about 15. So I'm going to go back about 4.5 and then that's about a ring. So then I go 14 is 10 rings. So then I just kind of go slight curl, kind of like that, and I'll go up a little bit, and this should definitely win. Like if this doesn't win, I'd be shocked.
Nate, are you no longer playing the minis?
Playing what?
I was talking to Nate.
Oh.
What?
Are you no longer playing the minis?
What do you mean?
Oh, you said your tournaments are every other week, so I thought you were no longer playing the minis.
I was just talking to Jordan about Master.
There'll be a tournament
I
this week.
I wasn't going
next
for a full
week,
shot there.
and the
I just
following
wanted to
week.
make sure I didn't go short in the rough. That guy's probably pissed, but you sit on the couch and make your picture with your shirt off on your phone, then you deserve to lose. So
I like your
Whoa,
logic.
whoa! Now let's all just calm down here.
sorry, I used to have a shirtless picture.
Are you?
I
Yeah.
used to have
Are
a
you-
shirtless pic because I actually used to not be a fat fuck. Now I'm just fucking gross.
Are you live right now? Are you live, Mike?
I just
I
started
can't
training
fucking-
for
I
a
can't
100-mile
find
foot race in May, so I'll start losing some weight. I already see.
What are you doing a race walking event?
No, it's like a race. It's 100 miles. It's an ultra marathon. So I'll start like finally cutting a little bit again.
Because you said a foot race, so I thought you were like a
Do
speed
you
walker.
channel your inner Cameron Haynes for that shit?
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. It's everything fucking hurts.
Dude,
You get
I
to
was
like
just
mile
watching.
50 and it's just like you just want to punch everything that you see.
I was just watching David Goggins. They were pulling like liters of fluid out of his knee, and he's
Yeah.
still like running. He's like, "Stay hard, motherfucker."
Yep. So I think David is actually going to be at the race that I'm running. So he's a badass for sure. All right. So this one I
That's
always use a P1 ball, and then I'm not going to go all the way back, but I'll go mostly back. And I use a P1 ball. Everything else tends to go too far. So this should be like right in front of the green on the fringe. Yep. Just kind of like that.
Wonder
Mike
if
said he
Chad's
missed
gonna
my
try and
voice, so I came
snipe.
back.
By the way, that David Goggins biography is super good. It's called Can't Hurt Me.
Is it a movie? I guess. Is that his book?
It's his book. It's really good.
Oh, you said biography. Duh.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have it. I haven't read it yet.
it's good. It's very David Goggins. Like he's, I can see why he didn't make it as a SEAL, or like he made it as a SEAL, but I could see why they didn't like send him to war a lot and stuff. But he's a badass in his own right for sure.
It's pretty cool.
Gordon, do you have any
listening to
cool
him.
like special ops stories for us? That's not classified?
My last
Or
deployment,
like you could tell us and then you could kill us.
my last deployment, we worked with the DEA because that's how the terrorists was like Al Qaeda and the Taliban and ISIS would fund their terrorism. Is in Afghanistan they grow a lot of poppy, and so they'll take the poppy and they'll sell it at bazaars, and the bazaars will have trucks that come there, and then they send the poppy and they foster it into heroin, and it goes up to Russia. And so we would take down these bazaars, and we would have these translators with us when we went out to them, and we would try and dress like civilians so they didn't know. We would just try and blend in as much as we could for our own safety and just for the sake of whatever we were doing. And I don't know exactly how it happened, but there's this one translator we had that, like, I really still to this day don't know exactly how to explain it, but we had taken down this bazaar, and we had set up like, I guess, like a perimeter around these buildings, and we had a ladder, a couple ladders that were going up to the roofs of these buildings, and we get this call on like one of our walkies, and apparently this like Afghan translator had like split his dick, and we were like, what? And we're like, what do you mean? And he's like my dick, like the tip of it is like split, and we're like, we had no idea. So we go down, and there's this like Afghani like translator, and he's like holding his dick, and we're like, why are you holding your dick? And his like dick is out, and he's like, because if I let it go, it's gonna start squirting blood. We're like, okay, let's see. And so like he lets it go, just we're like, what the fuck? Well, apparently, like he had landed like awkwardly on this ladder, and the very tip of his dick had been like completely split, and it would just like if he let it go, it would just like splurt blood out of it like a geyser, and probably one of the weirdest things I'd ever seen in my life.
I only have myself to blame for this story.
Yeah. Yeah. You fucking asked, bro. You asked.
Fucking talk about bizarre, Jesus.
Dude, yeah, you're fucking telling me. We were laughing so hard, like we were trying not to be assholes, but at the same time, it's like, holy shit, dude, you just split your dick. Like, what the fuck? I mean, I have so many war stories that are just a little bit insane. Like, there's some that I could never tell. Like we were with the Croatian Green Berets, my last deployment, and they had this one chick, the only chick on our little camp, and she was this Croatian military police. And we got drunk one night, and the Croatians tried to pay me $1,000 to fuck her, and I was like, oh, I think I just made it Albie. Nice. You guys see that?
Nice.
And so like we're drinking beer, and like
so basically the Croatian lady gets you excited. Hit the Albie as soon as you start talking
no,
about
dude,
her.
I couldn't do it. So they had thrown like $1,000 on this bed, and they were like, if you fuck her, you take this money. Like, and they're like, you won't do it. And so the Croatian Green Beret medic had like this Croatian Viagra, and he's like, oh, you take. And I was like, oh my God. And so long story short, like 8 beers later, I decide that I'm going to go to like where she's at and like talk to her. And she opens the door, and I run away and just go straight to my room and shut my door and go to sleep, because we all agreed that she was like the type of gal that would like smoke a cigarette while she's like sucking your dick. Like, we were just like, it was so gross. And
that's the type of girl Mike targets, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
It was a correct choice of words.
Targets, stalks,
yeah,
ties up.
Yeah, so
Chad, are you trying to snipe him on
today,
12?
What's that?
Are you trying to snipe him on 12?
No, I don't ever use a sniper. Not anymore.
No, they're asking if I'm trying to snipe
Chad
you.
was trying to snipe you.
Jordan would definitely be the one sniping me.
Oh. One of the guys I played golf with today, he used to fly like F-18s and like all these planes, and he's such a shithead. I missed a putt. I left it a little bit short on one of the first holes. He's like, you know what, Jordan? If you were a Navy SEAL, you would have not been such a pussy and left that short. I was like, motherfucker.
The moral of the story is, don't be a puss.
Exactly. So you see what I mean? So I'm at like 56 and I'm playing a guy with 33. And then I look and he has 34,000 games and 94 billion earned. So that just shows me he plays a lot of T10. So I don't know how the matching system works on 12, but that's kind of, I don't think this would fall under fair play guidelines.
Well, 12 there's not really a matching system. It's if you're on 12, then you're going to get matched with whoever.
Yeah, 12's first available person, I believe.
Okay, so I go.
That's why it doesn't make sense to trophy dump if you're on 12, but trophy dumping apparently works for every other tour.
All I'm saying is that if you want to be the best, like, don't fucking trophy dump. Don't fucking do it.
Yeah, well, anybody that does it ends up regretting it. You know how hard it is to close a tour later.
Except for Nate.
Not me.
just like, like one of the coolest feelings for me was like, I mean, I lost so much on T12 before I finally learned it, and honestly, it was because of Chad that I finally went back to it, because I was getting I was just getting, to be honest with you guys, like super frustrated. I was so good on 11, but I could not figure out 12, and Chad finally got me back there, and the best feeling in the world was finally beating all those 6270 fuckheads that beat
Yeah.
me for so long.
You mean, so in other words, all your teammates on Catalyst?
Yeah, exactly. I get the Catalyst, and the first message I send to their group is, "Hey, this is LaFonda. Thank you for 75% of my career losses on 12 up to this point, you asshole." And that was the very, very first thing I ever said to them, and that it was off to a good start from
So
there.
seriously, is that a requirement to get onto Catalyst that you had to max 12? Because every single player seems to have maxed it at one point or another.
No, absolutely not. It's actually a super chill group. They're a really good group of people. It's definitely not a requirement at all. There's some people that don't even play 11, so it's rare. Most of them play 12, but it's not like a requirement or anything. All right. So the key, if you do what I just did and you lay up with your first shot, it's about 3/4 of a bar backspin and then full right spin with curl. And if you do that, you'll get pretty close to almost an Albie every time, curling around the trees with that second shot.
Mike,
I
are you
just
not
made it last
shading
hole.
with putter nonsense or what? Yeah, he did shades and then you did nothing, like a fucking loser.
What?
Yeah.
I was going to ask you what percent elevation you use for that, but you don't use elevation.
I don't use elevation. I don't do anything I don't know what a slider is. I don't know. I just do it in my head.
It's something that you eat and you regret later.
That's what I say
No,
every time I fucking eat steps, but no, I'm just kidding.
You eat that slider, you love that fucker, you adore it. You love every second of it. Michael, why hate your life? No,
I don't know
I
who
see.
this person is, but I'm gonna ask for a rematch because they are fucking horrible.
Why would you want to hate your life? It's okay. I mean,
Not at all. Fuck you, you're depressed.
Michael, just remember that we're all gonna die at some point, so not much to look forward to.
Okay, so the key on this shot is don't go too much right curl. If you go too much right curl, it's gonna go in the bunker.
Yeah, yeah. You don't really need it at all. I was thinking of doing a wrap and I changed my mind.
Go very slow with him. No, Chad, I'm so happy you got me back on 12, dude. I love it a lot more.
I told you you'd get it down, just like you had 11 down. It's all about getting the spins. But you play in such a weird way, to yourself, that I don't know.
I play in such a weird way. I just fucking. What do you mean?
No, it's
without,
good.
notes?
You have your own way of playing. It's not. You don't use an app or anything.
Yeah.
You can say shitty if you want. I mean, that's fine.
No, it's because he doesn't need a guide or anything. Once he has the holes figured, because the way he plays, once he has a hole figured out, it's just like it's in his mind. He doesn't need to look at anything.
That's true, right? Yeah, I will say though, with that being said, so what Chad and I always do is we go 1-1, and then game 3 is always war. And the last time we went to war on 12, Chad beat me. So Chad's a stud.
We won't talk about all the times you've holding one on me in the war games. So.
I will say there was one night that I had taken an Adderall and stayed up all night and just fucking grinded my face off, and probably played for like 8 hours straight. And Chad and I had matched in the middle of the night a couple times, and I made 2 hole-in-ones in a row on it. He was fucking pissed.
I remember that well.
But you sunk the B52 on that Maple Bay shot that one time on me. I don't know if you remember that one too.
Sure.
The one where you can drive the green, or you have to like play a big hook over the bunker and then you rough bump the second shot.
Oh yeah.
You remember you sunk a B52 there against me.
Yeah. Blind squirrel nuts.
No. What it is, Chad, is even a blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then, or even a broken clock is right twice a day.
There we go.
I keep matching your teammate Brian in Tour 10 tonight. It's the fucking 6th game I've played him.
Is he the one that has the mugshot of the dude with the crazy hair?
Yeah, like the Gary Busey-esque looking thing.
Yeah, I thought it was Gary Busey too at first, and he says it's someone else. I don't know who exactly it is.
Why does everybody have these stories about beating me?
I think that's compliments, Chad. It's a sign of admiration.
There's not a lot of stories that I have of beating anyone.
Well, your clan points say otherwise.
But Jordan, I want you to get those guides down with Catalyst. I'm interested to know how you'll do a tournament with an actual guide. I think you're gonna crush it.
Yeah, that's what they've been telling me too, and
guide or tournament play is completely different than tour play. I mean, just by
Here's
using
the thing that I hate about
it's shot
and
copying
I'll
to get it drawn.
My honest opinion about tournaments is they're fucking dumb, and this is why I think that is because it's like anyone can fucking look at a shot for study a shot for 3 hours and then pull it off, where like when you grind you have to kind of like figure it out like on the spot. And so I think that there's a lot more skill involved
right, but you've
tournaments.
achieved everything you can in grinding, so there's no thrill. I'll say this, like, yes, doing a rookie or a pro for you using a guide, that would be too easy, but Masters, even with a guide, there's no guarantee. Like, it's still hard to execute. So I think you'll like it. But give it a try. It's still it's not like you follow the guide and you're just going to be easy.
This dude is talking fucking shit to me. Fucking fail. Let's fucking go, you fucking faggot. Let's go, you fucking bitch ass. Let's go. He rematched me. Fucking. No.
Did he flash you some nice balls?
I don't.
Someone's not mad at all.
I don't like not figuring shit out, and I don't like that there's a part of this game that I have the ability to be good at, and I'm just not, and that does kind of frustrate me. So I definitely love doing tournaments.
157 game.
What a fucking like little homo though. Fucking hey dude, no pants. Like fuck you fucking little bitch.
So Jordan, I challenged you to max 12. Now I challenge you to get a Masters Gold.
Okay. Watch, I'll get a Masters Gold, and you guys will be like, "Oh, Jordan, good job," and then like a week later, I'll be like, yeah, guess what, fuckers, I paid for it.
Yeah.
No, I fucking never would let someone touch my account. They could fucking no way. No way I would ever let that happen. I just like I've always been I like challenging myself. Like that's why I climb big mountains. That's why I run long races. That's why whatever I do, like, being super passionate has always been like my greatest strength and my greatest weakness. And I've always had to figure out how to kind of balance it. And so even with something like a stupid finger golf game, like I will figure it out. Because that's just kind of who I am as a person.
That's what I'm saying. I think you're gonna like the challenge. You got to give it a try.
Oh, this fucking little homo. Oh my god. Fuck this thing.
You should.
No. He's fucking annoying. Like fucking Jennifer.
Jennifer's the worst.
I always have this joke that if Bobby Oops and Jennifer made a baby, it would come out as a brand new emoji.
Is there any worse player on Tour 12 than Bobby Oops? I call him Bobby Oopsie Poopsie.
Oh, let's fucking go! Suck it! Fuck you and all those emojis, little bitch. First time golf clash? First time golf clash? Let's go. Let's go. Fucking hey dude, no pants. Fucking.
This is such an emotional game.
Hey Jordan, next time we do war, I'm gonna spam the F out of you.
No, I like you, so it's fine.
I'm trying to keep it clean. I'm trying to keep it classy on your little stream here.
Yeah, good fucking luck.
We might have children watching.
Oh.
Yeah, 2 of them are my phone and my TV. So.
Oh, let's go. He's not gonna beat that. Let's fucking go. Definitely not gonna beat that.
Mike, you might have some of your
Oops.
illegitimate children watching.
Oh, this guy is such a fucking loser.
Hey Jordan, you want to know what shot will win on this poll every time?
A hole in one?
Well, okay. If you do a max backspin shot at the front.
That's what I just did.
Wait, what if
Oh,
somebody
I didn't see it. Sorry.
Thanks for paying attention to my good shot, Chad.
I'm multitasking here. Yep, because other guys will do that.
This guy's definitely going to be a little pussy and not go game 3, for sure. Guaranteed. Let's go. Guaranteed he says no. I knew it, fucking bitch.
Yeah. You feeling okay?
Oh. All right. Well, at least I'm 5-5. I started off 0-4, so that's not like a really good way to. Oh, this dude's really annoying too. Ever since I've been to Catalyst, he always tries to shade me, and I don't know why. It looks like he's not doing it this time, but I never shade him back, and I just think he's kind of a like annoying little punk ass.
Oh, he used to be with Skull. Skull back in the day.
Skull in one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I played with him many moons ago.
Okay. I mean, I don't know him. Like, he could be a decent enough guy, but he's been shading.
I think there's
lately.
a lot of old Skull guys in Catalyst, though, or at least there was at some point.
Well, he used to kick my ass when I was learning 12, and now he tries to shade me. It's like, fuck you, dude. That's not happening. I'm super stubborn. I do not like losing. All right, so I guess I go a little bit less than 10%. So I go 6.8. What tour are you playing? Oh, okay.
Oh, that poor account.
Oh. Chad, how many coins do you have?
What do I have? 5 billion.
Nice, solid.
Yeah, I mean on my blacklist account, I have 5 million.
Yeah, but Chad, like once you figured out 12, like you maxed it on all your accounts, so that's pretty.
I've
solid.
maxed it 3 times. Yeah. Well, I mean, I've maxed it many times, but on 3 different accounts.
Yeah, that's dope, dude. Oh,
Right now, both of my
Oh.
accounts are maxed.
that's pretty solid.
But all I really care about right now is tournaments. Like, I mean, if our team needs a grind, like to not get relegated, I'll do it. But you know, the grinding's boring at this point.
Looks
Yeah,
like you're doing
I
all
feel
right in
that.
tournaments too, Chad.
Hey, do you guys know?
Well, that's all. I mean, that's
RZ
all I care. That's all I concentrate on now.
Yeah, that's solid. Do you guys know RZA Ray? RZAREY. Have you seen that account?
No.
He's on Endbringers and he's Savage's little bitch. And if you guys ever see him, just completely fuck him up. He would like message me on Facebook and just like be super annoying. And I was just like, dude, can you like stop? Like you're really annoying. Like I don't even know you. And he like sent me this weird message like calling my girlfriend like an ugly bitch and like all this stuff. And I was like, you know what, dude? Like you look like a fucking dumpster mixed with a manatee. Like you need to take all the friends that you can get. And just if any of you guys play him, I hope you fuck him up because fuck him.
Yeah, they obviously don't know you. There's a guy you don't want to
Yeah.
go after. It's Jordan.
You're gonna let something somebody said from a finger golf game affect you?
Well, if you call my girlfriend an ugly bitch, I will not be very happy.
He probably doesn't even know what your girlfriend looks like.
I mean, he's so fat he can't even see his own wiener, but that still doesn't mean I'm going to take him saying that.
It's more the fact that he thinks he can say it, or like they go after your mom or something. It's not obviously they don't know your girlfriend or your mom, but it's the fact that they think they can go there.
Exactly. Well, I was always so cool to him too. Like I was never like I never said anything bad at all. Like I was always very, very. Oh, you got to be kidding me to miss that. Very cool with him, and I just like out of the blue he said that, and I was like, okay, you know what? Okay. Wow, that was a super easy miss. Yeah, very, very just strange. Like
Both.
That's why he's listening to your voice, Mike.
All right, Rebel Outlaws. Play this guy a lot. I'm pretty sure that I could ace this hole at some point. I know there's an ace to be had at some point in this hole. Chill. Chill. God damn it. A little too hard there.
How come they never make the shot of the week, basic ball hole-in-ones on Tour 12?
That is a good observation.
Is it because it's all luck and no skill, or all, you know?
Yeah, no kidding, because it's such random shots.
Yeah.
They typically favor paid balls and fucking boosters now.
Who?
When they pick their shot of the week.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this week it was a basic Sahara from Tour 3.
They
Oh,
picked a 2 or 3 shot for. Oh my god.
In it with a Sahara.
It's not a bad club. It's just
I mean,
like,
it's kind of an all around club, but I mean, I don't know
it's
why
just
you could use a Houdini 9 instead.
Once you
Yeah.
get your Sahara Max, other than the lack of accuracy, it's actually better than the Spitfire.
Well, yeah, it's just because of the accuracy, though. I mean, I want to get drops with that club. Because with the accuracy, it's like if you're a little bit off in your ring adjustment, then you're screwed, right?
Well, I know that.
Yeah.
I'm just like it. It has the extra backspin, so it actually, other than accuracy, it's statistically.
If you guys didn't have a maxed out Falcon, or so it didn't have a level 7 or 8 Falcon, or level 7 or 8 Kingfisher, what would you use? Would you use a 9 Thorn, or would you use a 9 Hornet?
nope. Hornet.
so coming up, I always used the Thorn, but now that like the Hornet with the 100% accuracy, I'd almost, if I didn't have a Falcon 7, I'd probably go back to Hornet.
Even though it has a 4.1 ball guide, do you think that 100% accuracy is better for drops than the?
Fuck, dude, I don't know. It's a really tough one.
Because if you look at the Thorn, like it's a great club. It's like a poor man's Falcon, except it's just bad accuracy, right? So, and I noticed that I don't get as many drops with it. So I'm thinking, well, if you're just a tad bit off in your adjustment, you're not going to drop it, right? Because of the accuracy.
Yeah, I watched Neo was talking about that the other day, and he's like Falcon all day for that reason exactly.
Well,
Like you're more likely to drop.
I'm not talking
a
about
shot
my
with a
main.
quad,
Like I'm just talking about like this shitty account I have, where it's a level 6 Falcon. I have a level 9 Thorn, so I'm just wondering. Like my rares are all max, but my epics suck. So would you go with a Thorn or a Hornet?
That's a tough question. I mean, I always did go Thorn, so I guess I would have to say Thorn. But if I had to do it over again, I take that back. My pro account, I use the Hornet on now. So what? Are you using a fucking cent in tour play? Oh. Oh, he's using a fucking paid ball, huh?
Oh my god, dude. Fuck this. Damn it. Sinks the shot.
Jordan Mike almost
What
just
it-
got an expert gold this last tournament. He needed to drop
Congrats,
Alba on
dude.
his
That's-
last hole, and I was watching his stream. I saw it drop, right? I saw it go right in the hole, so I congratulated him. And then he's like, "What the hell are you talking about?" Because it ended up hitting the pin and bouncing off, but I never saw it bounce out.
Oh my
So he ended up with a silver instead of the gold. So he thought I was mocking him.
that's a dick move, but
Because
it's
I was
funnier
like,
now.
nice drop, and he thought I was being sarcastic, and I was being serious.
And he was probably fucking furious.
That's kind of brutal to miss Albie on the last hole like that.
It went right in the cup, man. I mean, how did that thing go out?
That must have been the most aggressive wank after that ever.
Has anyone figured out the PD algorithm of when it lets you get a draw? Because there's shots that do not belong going in that are coming in hot and they just drop, and then there's others where you barely go in fast at all.
Yeah, William had that happen tonight. He was saying like his opponent slammed the fucking pin and it dropped. He came in at the exact same speed and it fucking bounced off.
Yeah, I don't know how it works. I made 6 hole-in-ones on 12 last night, and then I went on a 13-game losing streak. So I don't know how it works.
Dude, 12 is like, so if you go on a losing streak like that, press your app info and clear the cache, man. I don't know if it works or not, like technically, but it seems to work. Like resetting your cache.
It can't hurt, right?
I don't know.
I don't know if it's a psychological thing, but everybody says to do it, and every time I do it, it ends the losing streak. 12 is so streaky like that too.
I mean, I had won. It was something like 28 of like 33 games on 12, and then I went on that losing streak, and I was just like, and I mean, I'm still down from it. Like I haven't recovered. And this generally happens about once a week for me, where I'll have like a whole day of kind of being down, and then I'll be near max the rest of the week. But it's not fun when you know it happens.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's like 12, you'll lose it all and you'll gain it all. I've done it many times.
Yeah. Like this is probably gonna miss. God fucking damn it. That's ridiculous.
And then it's also just like you're gonna have times where you're a little bit off, and you can't be off in 12. It's very unforgiving.
Yeah. Yep. Pretty
But
much.
that's why your way of playing, Jordan, is just so unique, because you're gonna be on because you just have your own way of figuring it out. It's hard to mess up when you're doing it your way.
Yeah, well, I know how to hit every single shot on this whole tour. Like, every single one I know how to hit. It's just in my head, and I think that's like why I'm good at grinding, is because I don't have like this thing of notes that I look at, or this guide of how to play each hole. It's just like, even if it takes me a long time of losing before I finally get it down, once I get it down, it just sticks. And so, if you have a guide that tells you to put 2 bars of backspin on a shot, and for instance, like I know that, you're going to put 2 bars of backspin on a shot, and if you're into the wind, like that shot is not going to turn out exactly like you think. But if I do it myself, that 2 bars of backspin, just like my own intuition is going to tell me, hey, like this is into the wind. So, maybe 2 bars is 2.3 now or something like that. And I'll just add, or 1.7, I guess, and I'll just make my own little micro adjustments. And for some reason, it seems to work really, really well. That's just how I've always played. Like I didn't use guides on any tour. Like I think Chad sent me some stuff on 12, and I briefly had taken a look at it, but I just like. I don't know. Like I have to figure it out in my head, and I have my own way of doing that, and that's just how I've always been.
For me,
like,
I'm definitely a guide
weird,
player, and then I make my adjustments to the guide myself through experience. But I want a guide to like start off with.
Yeah. Wait, the dick hole, is that the reverse toilet bowl? The dick
It's
hole,
the one that
toilet
looks
bowl?
like a penis with 2 balls.
What?
Like a fucking cock.
Is that the one where
It was in the
everything
it was
away
in the
from
last
hole?
tournament.
Okay, yeah, that's reverse. Okay, I call that one the reverse toilet bowl.
Oh yeah, it was the no movement shot from last tournament.
Okay. Oh, Chad, didn't I? Well, maybe Chad and Michael. Didn't I send you guys like I had aced that one with a sniper on accident one time and then beat the guy in the second shootout or
Nice.
something like that.
Did you guys name?
I mean,
all
it
the
was a
holes or just
lucky
that one?
shot, dude. It really was.
That hole's just always been called that forever. Because I didn't play 12 before, and I knew of that hole just from everybody always talking about it.
I hope they come out with a T13.
They've talked about it forever. I mean, they did at one point, right? Because they have the T13 chests, but.
I mean, like.
And then do you think they'll ever go beyond Epic 8s? I hope so, because I have my clubs built up way beyond max.
Okay, so honest question: where do you go with clubs beyond Epic 8s? Like a perfect club? Like where else can you really go?
You're gonna have 5.0 ball guides.
That's like they're gonna drop a power 6 ball before we fucking know it.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing with balls, right? Like you get a top spin boost ball. Like maybe they'll boost the ball guide. Maybe you'll get a 5.5 ball guide. I don't know.
Only 4 clubs in the entire game have max ball guide. So I mean, there's several clubs where you could definitely the epics. You could like do some shit with it.
I mean, I just imagine like a max driver that's just max in every single stat. Like that would be so savage. Just imagine like if they came out with like
Yeah, it would ruin the game to me.
I would say like a power 5, 0 wind, top spin boost 5 ball, and then they had a max driver, and you just have this long ass par 5 straight down wind. That'd be insane. Dude, it's
No.
expensive.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking stupid.
So to say what they could do with Epic 9s, I think they could do a lot because there are 5 clubs with a ball guide of 4.6 or better, and then 4 clubs have max ball guide. 3 being epics and 1 being a rare.
What's the max ball guide?
4.7.
Yeah, 4.7 is a Kingfisher, but I mean, I assume that 5.0 would be max.
No, it's 4.7. Kingfisher, Houdini, Horizon.
Dude, the Horizon's a badass club if it had accuracy.
But it doesn't. The Horizon's fucking a terrible club.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying if it had the accuracy, then it would be a
Hey,
cat.
well, you know what? If the Grim Reaper had more yardage and more ball guide and more curl, it'd be a hell of a club. Holy shit!
But the point being, if they went to another level of epics, the Horizon could become a badass club.
I think
That's
we'll get
my
a club
point.
rework
For
too, like
what?
they did with the Rock and shit here a while
badass
back.
club for like what? Like T3 when you're 700 games in. Okay, crickets. Fine.
What? I missed it.
I'm just trying to like picture the Horizon as a badass club, and it's making me laugh.
I think we'll get a club rework like they did. Remember when they redid the Rock and shit here? Or what was that, probably a year ago?
The Rock did turn into a better club. So did the Grizzly.
For sure.
People don't realize, like, if you got a maxed out Rock and you don't have the APOC yet, you can use the Rock as your APOC.
Dude, my Rock was maxed out and I didn't have any APOC, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, my chests need to get better.
Yeah.
You could also use your big topper as your APOC if you had that at 7 or 8.
The accuracy sucks.
So what would be the next logical upgrade to an APOC? Or like I never used Thor's hammer Chad, I know you do. Like, if you take those to 9, like, how do you improve those clubs? Like, what's the move there?
The hammer you can't. I
But
mean, the hammer.
with Thor, you could add curl to it. Thor would be
Yeah,
badass
and-
with curl.
And give it one more yard and make it the best fucking club ever.
Yeah, you could add distance and curl to the Thor for sure.
For
You
sure.
could add guide and accuracy to the and topspin and backspin.
Okay, I guess that's fair. Oh,
I would add ball guide first.
Chad, you use Thor in Tour Play or what?
Yeah, whenever I can. It's not because I think it's a better driver for the hole. There is no better club for shootouts. I always think
it is. It's a shootout.
So
king.
in tournaments, I almost always use a APOC, right? Because it gives you everything you need for driving, and you don't get a shootout. But for tour play, unless I have to have the curl, I like the Thor because if you can go into a hole with 100% accuracy and a 4.5 ball guide, you have a huge advantage over somebody using an APOC.
Oh yeah.
Unless you're playing me.
Oh, but Jordan doesn't need ball guides. You do it based on spin and whatever's in your head. I'm a guide and ball guide player.
Oh my god, I keep losing easy fucking matches. Oh my lord, Jiminy Christ.
Chad, what would you do to the Firefly if they were to put that to 9?
Dude, if you don't have the Endbringer and stuff yet, and the Firefly ain't that bad. And neither is a Boomerang.
What about the skewer? I used to use the skewer when I very first started this game.
Minus the accuracy and power, the Firefly is actually a better club max than the Endbringer because of the ball guide.
Yeah, the Firefly's got a great ball guide. I mean, the thing with an Endbringer that to me makes it the best club in the game is its small rings, right? Because when you want to get a drop and you hit, the reason that you can drop so many greats with an Endbringer is because the rings are so tiny, and that means that you can be off. You can be great right, great left, and you'll still drop it because the rings are so tiny. The bigger the rings, the more that a great or a good affects you. So that's why to me the Endbringer is even better than any other 100% accuracy club because it has the smallest rings. Just look at the rings of an Endbringer once, like how tiny they are.
Man, I love a small ring. Put my tongue on it.
I heard the ring that Mike uses is really, really tiny.
He doesn't even grow into it either.
That's a perfect time for me to go to bed. I'll catch you guys later.
It's just starting to get interesting, Nate. How come you always want to leave when things get interesting?
I have to work tomorrow, and I don't want this to taint my dreams.
Speaking of taint,
You see what I did there?
He's probably having a secret yank before bed.
Secret yank.
Yeah,
Quick
exactly
yank
what
and a double, eh? See ya.
I'm gonna call Steph.
Gotcha.
Steph later and tell her that I'm gonna call Steph later and tell her that I want her to get a pussy ring, and she's gonna be like, "What do you mean? What should I get?" And I'll be like, you really need to get the Endbringer. I think it would really just up it, just that much.
I'm not saying you have like small rings or anything, but
I'm just saying, Steph, if you had the Endbringer and I didn't quite hit it perfect, it would still feel really good.
I'd still drop that motherfucker.
Hey, why are you sweating? I was watching Cops.
Cops doesn't start till 4.
Uh-huh.
According to Club Ranker, the best club in the game is your Max Spitfire.
Oh, is that lefty cutting out? Oh, nice.
That was a nice burp.
Yeah, that was
Homie.
decent.
I've been drinking beers, so. Oh, dude, yeah. Oh, so I'll tell you guys a funny story. You guys will love this. So, like, Steph and I just went to Arizona, and she had Chick-fil-A and In-N-Out for like her first time, and she loved In-N-Out. And so, like, the first time we went to In-N-Out, I had like 2 double doubles with animal style fries. And so we get back to the resort, and I just fucking, dude, I lay like the ripest, just like stinkiest fart ever. And I totally just like Dutch oven the shit out of her. And she's like, Jordan, don't. I thought she was going to break up with me, but she still loved me. But I was Dutch ovening her for like the whole vacation after In-N-Out.
I have an In-N-Out like a mile from my house. Can you believe that? That's our go-to whenever. Well, I
Are you
shouldn't
guys
say we
watching my
want to make
stream?
dinner. If I want to give Michelle a break for making dinner, that's where we go.
You see my weekly? You guys see my weekly? This is what I have to deal with.
So what's in walking distance for you, Chad?
Yeah. Jordan, do you have all max clubs?
No, I don't even have a Epic at level 8 yet.
No, so you still want to get the King's Chest, yeah?
Why?
No, because I'm saying for weekly, you want to get that King's Chest.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, my APOC is almost there. That's the only one I really care about. I can buy a King's Chest if you guys want to see me open one in a sec. I'm a T13 one. For
I
shit.
used to buy those with the gems I'd get from Ballpack deals. Is there anything more disappointing when you drop the number of gems that it costs for a King's Chest and you get shit in it? It's so disappointing.
Well, yeah.
I mean, that's how when people ask how do you max club so quick, I mean, it's not rocket science. You do it through tournaments, through Golden Shot, and through King's Chest, and then also speed. Like every time, if you grind a lot and play a lot, if you speed open every chest you ever win, that's gonna make you get tons of tokens.
That's what I used
a lot
to do.
faster. But like when you do all those in combination with each other, like you're gonna triple, quadruple the time that it will take somebody else to max their clubs. But it's kind of like you got to use every avenue possible.
I mean, you don't really need anything beyond like 7s, though. Like, I mean,
yeah, 7. There's not a lot of difference between 7s and 8s. I'll say an APOC 8 it's nice to have that extra ball guide for me. I love the Thor 8, but it's not like it's a huge difference. A cat 8 is really nice to have. But it's nice to match your cat and your APOC, right? Like for those to be at the same level.
I mean, sounds a little bougie to me, but
You just wait till you get those 8s, Jordan, then you're gonna be like, oh.
Did you say AIDS or 8s?
Well, Maybe if you would have went through with that challenge that you were talking about earlier, we'd be talking about both.
Are you HIV positive? My APOC is just a few cards away from 8, but I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. Did you just drop a South Park on us?
Fuck yeah, dude! I've been to South Park.
Weren't you telling me it's like this shitty little town in Colorado?
Yeah, it's like this methy little town in the middle of the mountains. Like, I mean, it's at like 9,000 feet. Also, there's this episode called Casa Bonita, like from back in the day. Real Mexican place, dude. The worst fucking food I have ever eaten in my life. Oh my, dude, I literally like, you know how they have like instant food, like I don't know, like what's an example of like an instant food?
McDonald's,
like
ramen noodles.
Yeah, like instant ramen, right? Well, like Casa Bonita is like instant diarrhea. It's just like disgusting.
Gross.
Sounds hot.
I'm gonna open a King's Chest and we'll see what we get just for shits and giggles. Why not? No.
The MREs would be the instant food I could think of, but
Oh, dude, MREs are so gross. Oh, nasty, bro. I remember eating those in selection like 5 times a day. Whoops.
well, I heard the ones they give the astronauts are actually pretty good.
I've never been an astronaut, so I can't really comment.
I guess apparently somehow they're better than what they give the military. Because it has to be because you're in space, so.
Yeah, makes sense. I have no clue what they. I imagine they don't taste very good.
Like the
For sure.
toothpaste is a
Oh, fucking NASCAR! I hate this whole.
Why?
It's stupid.
Well, you can get a hole in one on it.
You can get a hole in one on any par 3.
Well, this one more than any
Technically,
other.
I don't like this hole. I think this hole is dumb. Yeah. You hit the rough on NASCAR?
Yeah, if you have crosswind, you can do it because the way you do that shot where you do the blue line to that shadow. If you get like
Michael,
if you get like a 13 crosswind, like you can get stuck up on that hill.
If you're hitting the rough on NASCAR, I'm trying to play you on NASCAR.
But it depends on how you play it. Like it's like I said, like if you're adjusting into the hill on a crosswind.
Well, I suck at NASCAR, so we're about to see me fuck up. So if you want to see something funny, watch me just completely the shot. But I'm just telling you, I almost always screw up NASCAR. So this guy hit at .66. I have like no chance of beating him.
You hit to what?
Actually, I could beat him. That's gonna be close. Oh, let's go. Hole in one, baby. Woohoo!
See?
Let's fucking go.
See? We told you.
Let's fucking go. All right, you guys ready for this? I'm about to open a kinger. I'm about to open a king chest. Let's just see, just for shits and giggles. Oh, whoops. Okay. Store. The Endbringer's in my store, but whatever. All right, King Chest. Here we go. All that matters is the epics. Nope. Wow. The fucking Junglist. Oh, Tsunami. That's not bad. Tsunami and Junglist. I'll do one more since I'm streaming. The Boomerang. There we go. 10 cat cards. That's not horrible. All right. 7.
And cat cards is nice.
That's not bad, yeah. Whatever. I want APOC cards. I need like 29 more for APOC 8. Or maybe 30.
I thought you told me that it didn't matter if you got an 8.
It doesn't, but it's cool that it says 8.
Yeah. That's why I said once you get it, you're gonna love it.
If you have 8, you gotta step up to 12, bro.
Mike is doing 12. He just is out of money.
You have enough. No, I think you have enough. You have 3 billion, Michael?
He has 1.3.
Oh, yeah. Because once you start making coin, you start making so much. Like I said, I'm like up like a few billion just this season. Dude, this guy is so fucking annoying. Keep emojing me, motherfucker. How many times can you roll your eyes? Good job. Press the emoji. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, is that a shot?
Oh, 1,000%. Even though I don't even have T12 unlocked on any of my fucking accounts.
I think it's funny when people talk shit about like the ball you use. Like, motherfucker, like you have the exact same opportunity to buy and use any ball you want. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, everybody uses a nice ball in 12, so who cares?
This guy just sent me. Oh god, Steph is calling me. Hold on one sec. Hey babe. Hey, I'll call you in like a half hour, okay?
Streaming?
Yeah.
Streaming for like a full hour?
Yeah.
How
Can I? Okay.
is this thing that's like continuous?
No, it's like we have just like 25 minutes left on our stream, and then it's over. I'll call you in a little bit, okay? All right, I love you.
Love you.
Shut the fuck up. Fuckers.
Smoochy, smoochy.
All right, guys, I'll make you a deal. If I win this shootout, I'll shotgun a White Claw. Lime White Claw for Chad.
Nice. Can you do it and send me some foot pics?
Of course,
And
baby.
if you miss it, you have to butt chug it.
It's called boofing. No, it's called boofing. Apparently, it's a thing. Chad, my feet pics are for you only.
Yeah, sorry, I shouldn't have mentioned. I get a little carried away.
I got the fucking NASCAR hole again.
I love that hole.
Yeah. Yep.
So the hole, because you can't mess it up. Like you might lose, but at least you're gonna be within a yard and feel like you didn't mess it up.
I feel like it's the opposite psychology. It's like if you hit it to a yard, you should be happy. If you hit it to a yard on this, you're fucking kicking yourself in the nuts.
I know you. I mean, it's bad if you hit it to a half a yard. You got to be like half a yard or less. Yeah, you know you're gonna win. You might as well be 100 yards.
Yeah, like this guy's shot is not a good one. He would just put it 1 yard, 1.05.
But there's people that don't know how to play it. Like if you don't know how to play it, you're easily can be more than 2 yards.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. That should be good. What's his name? Oh, geez. We'll see how this shot ends up for me. Oh, I might have just lost this. I can't tell. It's going to be close. I think that I'm going to get inside and win again, but it's going to be close. Yeah, there we go. Thanks. Poop something? He's in Catalyst? Oh, I don't know what that one is. He's not.
You guys have a bunch of clans.
Well, I'm in the best one, so.
How do they decide who goes into what clan, Jordan?
I don't know. I think that like if you're good and you play T12, you just like you go to the top one and you have to meet like it's a 15K minimum and they're pretty strict on it. I don't really know how management makes their decisions other than that though.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is the first time I ever asked to be in a clan. Actually, you guys, GC Blacklist was the closest I ever got to like liking a clan enough to like actually stay with it. And you guys have definitely a super awesome group. You're all solid dudes, except for Chad's kind of a douchebag, but
You got every clan's got to have one. I gotta spice it up.
exactly.
Whatever it takes.
How does he beg?
I thought we weren't telling those types of things.
Chad just shows up and
that's
slaps his dick on the table for 8K and then just leaves. Which is, I mean, totally fine. It's cool, but you know.
That must be the smallest table ever.
It's pretty low to the ground, yeah.
Oh my god.
Dude, after I did 100K in one season, like I can't grind anymore. I'll do it if we need a push, but I just can't. I just need it. I can't.
Got 100K. Right, Chad? Chad, you were definitely not using boosters at all when you got 100K, right?
Oh, I was using them big time. What are you talking about?
I know. I'm fucking obviously you fucking did.
I used them on 3 accounts.
Oh man.
Well, no, I had saved up my gems for like 6 months, and I spent them all that season. Stupid.
I remember the first time Chad did a run. This is how Chad and I became friends. Is I didn't even know who he was, but I would always give him 2 games to 1. Like every time, the first time he ran with Freedom, I didn't know who he was. I was friends with Jeet, and I was
What?
just like,
Yeah.
oh, this guy seems cool.
But do you remember how we got connected in the first place? This is what a good guy
No.
Jordan is because I was on vacation. We barely had internet connection, and I kept getting disconnected. So Jordan thought I was like I didn't like him or something. He's like, "Why does this Chad guy disconnect from me or doesn't match me?" So he reached out to Jordan just to make sure we're cool.
I forgot about
Or
that.
he reached
Oh,
out to
this could go in-
Jeet. Sorry.
Yeah, I guess I forgot about that. And then like, yeah, probably like 15 or 20 times that season I gave Chad 2 and 1. And of course,
Yeah, that's when
Chad,
we won gold with
will never
Freedom.
give me the games back, whatever. But
You told me not
no,
to.
I mean it was cool. And then I know because I don't care about him at all. But it was cool to connect with. There's some people on Golf Clash you would never want to fucking talk to ever. They're just like, the Warcraft episode of fucking South Park. Like you just picture that fat fucking
Yeah.
doofus fucking dipshit. And like I feel like there's people on Golf Clash like that, and that obviously was like not Chad, and then we just became friends after that. How'd you guys like when I called out D Block like day 2?
At first, I was like, "What the fuck?" But it worked out.
Wait, so how did D Block get in the clan? Or like, jeez. He's the worst. My God.
So you guys don't know this, and I'm not gonna say like who messaged me, but I actually got a couple messages from a couple Easy Eagle dudes thanking me for doing that, which I thought was pretty interesting.
And
Yeah.
So I mean, why does he
It
why
felt
does he
so
do
good to
that?
call
Because he
him out.
doesn't want to
He
lose?
literally would not play me for like seasons and seasons and seasons and seasons. Every single time he would fucking black screen me, and then my
Yeah, he
app
does
would
it. He does it to
crash.
anybody that beats
Crashed.
him. I used to get offended because he didn't
Yeah,
do it
yeah.
to me until I beat him enough times, and then when he started beating me, I felt good about it. Or when I started beating him, I felt good about that he black screened me because I felt left out. I felt like, wait, he thinks he can beat me?
Yeah, I was fucking pumped, dude. Because like day 2, and I actually felt super bad for you, Chad, because like you had brought me onto GC Blacklist to help this gold run, and I was like, okay, cool, like I'm happy to be here, but I don't know these people. But dude, like as soon as I saw D Block post in chat, I was like, I'm just going for it. I'm just gonna fucking send it, and I felt bad because I was like, oh god, like I hope Chad like doesn't get a bad rep for bringing this douchebag on, but it ended up all working out. So
Yeah, I mean, who's gonna stick up for that guy?
I don't know. I was so fun. I felt so good. After that, I was like, I don't even need to say anything. I'll leave. I don't care. Like I just called his ass out. I remember typing in like, "You just shut the fuck up and keep grinding, little man." And that was just like I had so much fucking fun. Like just like talking that just mad, honest to God shit to that little fucking douchebag. Oh, I'm playing a
Because I wasn't
guy.
there for it. So like, did he try to defend himself? Like, what happened?
Oh yeah, he was like another fucking hater, little pussy, talking shit. I was like, shut the fuck up and grind, little man. Do your fucking job is what I told him. And it just kind of it just kind of went from there. And then some other dude was like, "Hey, you better chill, or we're gonna leave." And I was like, "I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, dude." And yeah, that was kind of it. I don't know. It was pretty intense, dude.
Way to come
Like,
in with a bang, Jordan.
it was awesome, dude. I straight up, yeah, it was fucking great. I loved it. This is perfect. I can't remember everything. Like I remember just saying like, "Oh, I'm so glad you're in the clan, and now you don't have to be a pussy ass little bitch and black screen me every time we match, since we can't match." I think that's like I said something like that.
That's a lot
And
nicer than you talk to me. What's the problem?
oh, I had never like done that like in a clan. Like I was just like, oh, it was wild. That was wild. So much fun.
That guy's got to have the worst reputation in the game.
Pretty
Yeah.
sure I invited D Block a couple times after that too. Invited him back.
Ah, did you ask? I remember there was one time I was grinding
Just
and
for a laugh.
D Block gets an invite, and I'm like, "Who the fuck invited D Block?" And you're just like, "Oh, I was just doing it as a joke." I was like, "Oh God, that's pretty funny actually." And I was like, all serious, like, "Why the fuck? Why did you do that?" Like, fuck no.
Literally just to be a dick.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But also he would see that invite too and be like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, I love it, dude. I love it. I love it. What a tool.
Make everyone happy. That's my motto.
I just felt like I felt so good after calling his little bitch ass out. I did not even care from that point. I was like, I don't care where I go. Like, I just feel good about this.
Well, I mean, why has he gone so long without getting called out? That guy is awful.
I don't know. I don't know him. Like it has nothing like maybe he's a good person. Maybe he's not a good person. I don't know. Like
Well,
I don't
I
know
mean,
anything about him. I
it's
just
not
know
up for
that
us to judge who's good. But I mean, we're talking about Golf Clash. Like he's a douche.
Yeah, all the only thing it was for me was like my app had crashed like 6 to 8 times the past half year because of him. And it wasn't anything personal beyond like it was just purely Golf Clash, and that's what I called him out on. I mean, I have no right to call someone out as like I'm a fucked up enough person my own right. Like I've done my own stupid shit. So, no point sticking the finger at someone else, but Golf Clash wise I could definitely. See? You see? Mm-hmm.
So how does
guys.
that work? Because like people back out all the time. How does the phone crash?
So I don't know. It's like it'll say that like you've experienced an unexpected error your opponent has, and then you go back to home screen. But then when you try and go to another match, like it won't connect you, and then like
Yep,
your
yep.
app won't work. Which one are you playing? Which hole are you playing? I don't know which hole that is. Oh yeah. Don't overcurl it, and I fucking overcurl it. You stupid motherfucker. Not you, me. Okay. Perfect.
I'm trying to think which one Drummore 3 is.
It's the one where you can go straight if you have a tailwind. You have to curl right, otherwise. Par 5.
I'm looking at the picture. Oh yeah, you only do 0.25 curl, right?
What does that mean? 0.25 curl. Thank you, Michael. But like,
It means
does that
that,
mean? Like,
so
how-
you know that blue adjustment ring? It
yeah.
means that the ball is just touching the outer, so the left of the ball is just outside the left of that ring. And a half ball curl, the ball's in the middle of that blue ring. Third ball
Oh,
curl,
yeah. Okay.
the right side of the ball is touching the ring, and a full ball curl means the right of the ball is out completely outside of the ring.
Okay, interesting. Because I see what you're saying. That's interesting. I always judge the curl based on the wind. So sometimes I go a little more, a little less. But yeah. Oh, see, I just
And
phone
the most
disconnected.
important thing with curl is that you don't unintentionally overpower it. That's what the mistake
Oh
most
yeah,
people do.
no, for sure. So you guys know the secret to that is if when the arrow, if it ever goes from white to like yellow, that's when you've gone like a little overpowered. And so like if
Yep.
you need to go under, like go a little bit farther up, and then the arrow will go from yellow to white and get shorter.
And also,
Oh, and speaking of the devil,
and
look
that's what it
Pokemon
means, like in
says.
the ball guides where it says 2 rings of overpower. That's exactly what they're talking about. If you do 2 rings of overpower, that means that it turned yellow.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that. Okay.
Because a lot of people say, "What is that? What is 2 rings of over?" How do you know, like when you're pulling back? Because when you're pulling back, it will change colors. It will change it to the ring that number of rings that you're doing.
That makes sense. By the way, speaking of the devil, the hole that I'm on is that hole. So let's use Maple Ball. Go 4.5. Better not over curl it. That'd be a dumbass thing to do. All right. Well, we're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens right here. So. Ooh, perfect. I'm at 5 in a row. About time I got my head out of my ass. I think it's 5. Let me check.
That's because you knew to stick with it. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, I mean, because the losing streak happens about once a week, and then the rest of the days I stick around 62, 70. So my losing streak was, I mean, like I said, I was like 28-5 for like this 33 game span. Like it was just like win streak, 1 loss, win streak, 1 loss. My goal is to get a 20 win streak this season on 12. I'm pretty sure that I can do it.
That's crazy. I think my best is 9. I don't even know, 8 or 9.
I think I told you, Chadley, I was getting up to the point where I was, excuse me, doing a double digit streak like a day, and that's kind of the point that I'm at right now on 12. So 20, I've never gotten to 20 on 11. 16 is my best streak on 11. But I feel like I can get there on 12. So we'll kind of see what happens.
Once you get good at tournaments, Jordan, you won't need to play tour play at all, like me.
Yeah, but I like tour play. I think it's more. It takes more skill.
I do it a little bit. I did 1,000 points on 12 2 days ago. I do 2 or 1 for the chest. It's hilarious.
What chest?
For the daily challenge chest. Or I mean, because you know how you get the number of tokens and then you get a chest as you move up.
Mm-hmm.
Look at your season pass, and like as you go up each level, you either get a emote or you get a chest or you get a T.
The chests tend to suck in those things. They're not that good.
But it is
chests?
nice to get the T's. Like you get a fully loaded T. Some of those T's are really nice.
Yeah, that's true. Here's 6 in a row. So, all right, finally starting to streak a little bit. Golly, it took me long enough.
Jordan, are you talking about the season chests?
Yeah.
Those are
the golf pass chests.
yeah, the season chests.
Yeah, I think they suck. I mean, I haven't personally gotten anything good from them.
I mean, you'll get an epic card in there. It just depends which one you get.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be, as much as I love getting 3 Grim Reaper cards, like,
That doesn't do it for you?
You know,
Man,
if
your
if
standards
Chad
are
was
just.
rubbing
You
my
said
feet
I
and
was
I
being
was,
bougie. My God.
if Chad was rubbing my feet and Queen Latifah was like sticking her boobies in my face as I was getting the Grim Reaper cards, we might have a discussion.
Queen Latifah. That's a reference. Jeez.
Well, of course, at your level, they're just gonna suck unless they're good. But for my level, they're much better than the pin chest.
Wait, what's that?
You're at a higher level, so unless you 2 or 10 and above guys get Apox and Thors, of course you're gonna complain that they're terrible. But for like somebody like me, who doesn't get the daily prisms all that often, getting like 40 rockets is awesome.
Yeah, because you're trying to upgrade your club so you can trade them in. So yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I haven't heard from anybody who's at your level about the season chests. Like I got the pro chest from the mini, and they sucked compared to the rookie chests.
Yeah, it is nice to win the Masters holes. Those chests can be pretty nice.
Oh yeah, Master Chest, when you're getting 250 APOC cards, sounds okay. I don't know, sounds kind of average.
Yeah. I shoot for average.
I'm about to lose my streak.
You say
It does sound
no,
like
Chad. No, I was taking a pee.
Ankle. That means you had an awful adjustment. Good job.
Damn it! I'm gonna have to sink a Nirvana shot to have any chance of going to a shootout.
Do it.
All right. Well, you're not wrong.
That's what she said.
Hey, who did that joke? That was a good one. No. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I hit it perfect. It's still not gonna drop, but shit.
You hit it perfect and it's not going to drop? How far were you away? Oh.
I don't know, like 120 yards, Chad. It was a long shot.
Oh, damn.
I fucked up my tee shot, so. I got like 2 more games in me after this, and then I gotta call the old lady.
Yeah. You sounded like she didn't sound very thrilled as to what you were doing.
No. I'm taking her to Pebble Beach this year, though, so she'll be thrilled about that.
Nice. Yeah, I took
I haven't-
Michelle to the Farmers Open last year, and she at Torrey Pines, and she really enjoyed it.
Did you
So
hit Tiger
she
Woods?
at least knows why I like golf now.
Did you hit Tiger Woods?
Yeah. Well, did I tell you my story about Torrey Pines? So the golfers that don't make the cut, they golf with us on the weekend, right? And so we're golfing with them. There's two well, I think I don't know how many Torrey Pines courses there are, but there's one hole where the pros are going one direction and you're going the others. And Tiger's entire gallery is there. So like tons of people. Like, if you've ever seen a gallery from Tiger, like they're huge. They follow him everywhere. And I am so nervous because there's all these people and they're looking at us, and I hit my ball right over their head into Tiger's fairway. And the cameras can like see my ball. And the pro that was with us, he's like, don't go get that.
You know what, Chad? Maybe if you had used your head and used your APOC instead of your horizon, you wouldn't have been so close to Tiger.
Oh man, that was so embarrassing.
That was like that accidental power slice that you just like don't mean to let go, but you let go.
Well, I'm not like you, Jordan, where it's an accident. It's just because I suck. Like it wasn't like I. But yeah, I've done those accidental power slices and hooks when it releases when you don't release because the screen like sensed that you let off.
Yeah, I know. I hate that. That's what I'm saying. I used to. So my old iPad is not as good as this iPad Pro, and I'd done that a couple times on the old one. So annoying.
Well, you know what happened with my tablet is like it's on a stand, right? And sometimes it gets bumpy and it like loses when you're pressing it. Like the thing can move on you and you lose contact for a second and it releases, or like you unintentionally move your. Have you ever unintentionally moved your target in a shootout when you're and you don't realize it, and then like your shootout's 50 yards away and you're like, what the hell happened? Because you missed your target.
Ooh. I have. What have I done before? A couple times I remember going the opposite direction of the wind. Like I adjusted, but it was like the opposite adjustment I was supposed to do.
Oh, I do that all the time.
Oh my gosh. All the time, really?
Well, I mean, relatively speaking, yeah, way more than I should when I'm not paying attention.
How's you guys this season?
How's the what?
How's your clan doing this season? How's Blacklist?
Yeah, we're not
Okay.
pushing. We're just making sure we don't relegate.
I know, but like, is it like a good crew and stuff this season?
Oh yeah. I wouldn't. I mean, because I came in and I'm staying. I like it.
How's Terminator doing? Like, I remember he would always be kind of grumpy to me, but then I found out he had cancer, and I felt bad for thinking that he was grumpy. Oh, jeez. That's too bad. Oh man, I wish him the best. I was always confused because like he always seemed like he was in like this bad negative mood, and I was just like, you're not that fun. Like, sorry, bro. And then like I finally caught wind that he had cancer, and I felt so bad because I wasn't trying to be a dick to him. I was just like, why are you like so negative? And I hope he gets better. Yeah, totally. It's hard. I hope that something of a miracle happens and he can get better. Okay. This might be an ace. I'm just saying. I feel like I hit this one perfect. This could be an ace coming. I calling it early. Oh, just missed. I thought that was going to be close. 2 bars backspin, 2 bars right spin. Unless it's downwind, then it's like 2 2/3 backspin. Yeah. Yep. Yep. If you go right of the bunker and farther up, it's 4 bars backspin. If it's 4 to 5, if it's down one, I go full backspin, and if it's into the wind, no wait, yeah, if it's into the wind, I'll go like 3. Ooh, I win. Another win. Finally fucking getting my shit straight. I was like fucking up. Hey, babe, I'm about to call you in like 2 minutes.
You said 25 minutes, like 30 minutes ago.
I'm on my last game.
What do you mean last game?
I'm in the middle of it with my boys.
You said you would be done streaming like 5 minutes ago.
Babe, I'll call you in a sec. I love you. Oh, jeez.
We were quiet that time.
Oh, man. I'm definitely not in the middle of a game. I just won.
I heard you say you'd call her in 30 minutes, so I don't know.
I heard 38 minutes.
Oh, my gosh.
That's not an argument you want to bring up, like saying, well, I said I'd call in 30 minutes.
Oh, no, I'm sure she would love that. Don't worry.
Mike's got 99
Michael's-
problems and a B ain't one.
Michael's more like, Ma, the meatloaf. Ma, the fucking meatloaf.
Mom! Mom! More hot pockets! And he like shit this man. Oh, you're such a good boy. Good boy.
So basically Mike's Alan from The Hangover.
The fucking one-man wolf pack.
Hey guys. Hey guys. Who let the dog?
Who?
Oh gosh.
Nice. Good thing Jordan got you to go back in. Now get out of there before you lose all your bank.
Fuck that. Don't be a pussy. Just keep getting more bank. Fuck that, dude. No, no, dude. Cause like you're gonna lose 2 in a row, but like you know you gotta be. Like,
He doesn't have your
That's
bank. He only has 1.5 bill.
Well, when I finally got back on the 12 train, I started at 800 mil.
You're gonna bankrupt him, Jordan.
I'm gonna blame it on.
Hey, Michael, don't tell yourself that. You have expert second place. You're not that bad. What's Jordan's highest finish?
I got 3rd place a few tournaments ago with no notes or anything.
Michael, there you go. Bragging rights. Better attorneys.
Yeah, it's because Jordan's the only
That's a
player in the
given.
world that
That's
doesn't use
totally
notes
fine
for
with
tournament.
me. I fucking don't even care about tournaments at all.
I once tried to send Jordan notes and he told me no.
I did. I was like, I fucking want that. Literally,
He's like, I don't want my girlfriend watching me looking at notes.
That's literally what I told him. I was like, "What the fuck do you want from me, Chad?" I just made a savage. Chad's always like sending me notes. I'm like, "Thanks, dude. Like, not gonna look at them, but thanks." He's like, and then he'll send me a picture of like, "Well, this is like the elevations and stuff." I'm like, still not gonna look at them, but thanks, bro.
Michael, you had the second best tournament result in Blacklist last tournament. Yeah.
What's Chad's?
Jordan, I had a chance at gold and I messed up the 2 of the last 4 holes.
For what, Master? Or...
Master, yeah.
You had a shot at Master Gold?
Yeah.
Whose notes do you use?
Combination, but we have a collusion chat and Tommy's, and just kind of combine those two together. And I watch like every stream on the planet.
So you got third place?
I got fourth, but I needed 1 shot more to get first.
Jeez.
Chad, how much money do you spend on for all those notes?
How much money? Oh, it's not much
Yeah.
money. It is $15, I think, my subscription.
I know. Yeah.
Because it's just Masters.
Oh.
But I don't think I'm gonna continue it because they're out there everywhere, right? Like they say don't share them, but you can get them everywhere. And I don't think his notes are the best. Like the best expert notes are KG's. And I might subscribe to Neo. Neo's phenomenal notes.
Whoa!
Oh, how much does he charge?
360 lit.
Oh, a month? Jeez.
But isn't that Japanese dollars?
I
So-
just did a 360 lip out and it went farther away and I lost the shootout. All right, guys, I gotta call the lady. When are we doing this again? Was he on tonight? All right. Well, been nice chatting. Fun times. We'll continue to do it. Fucking pick up